Hi everyone, afternoon. Welcome back. I'm going to quickly go through the 6 answers of today's arithmetic question. So question number 1, 6,301 multiplied by 82. Now I've used a formal method to work out this number problem. And I start off multiplying the smallest digit. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. And 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. So 12,602 is this number multiplied by 2. And then I'm going to multiply it by 80. So I'm going to drop my 0 down, then do 8 multiplied by 1, which is 8. 8 multiplied by 0, which is 0. 8 multiplied by 3, which is 24. And then 8 multiplied by 6, which is 48, and then plus the 2, which is 50. Okay, then my job isn't done. I then have to add these two numbers together, which gives me 516,682. Question 3. So write down BIBMAS when you tackle a question like this, because that helps to remind you what order of importance each mathematical symbol is within an equation. So in this particular number problem, brackets are of the highest importance, so anything in the brackets I must do first. So I do the 6 plus 3, which is 9. And I'm going to then multiply this 9 by 6, which gives me the answer of 54. Okay, question 3, 12 squared, subtract 14. So we know that when we square a number, we multiply it by itself. So 12 times 12 is 144. Then I'm going to subtract the 14 away from it, which gives me an answer of 130. The next question, 55.8, subtract 3.76. So I use the formal method, and I must remember that within this number here I have an extra digit on the end, so I've got to make sure that I put in my placeholder. Then I'm going to subtract this number from the larger number, which gives me 52.04. Next question, 95% of 1,902. So in three really simple steps. First of all, I find out what 10% is, and then I'm going to find out what 5% is. And the reason why I find out what 5% is because once I've found that, I'm then going to subtract it from 1,902 to give me 95%. Okay, so 10% is 190.2. Then to find out what 5% is, I must halve the 10%. And the way that I'm going to do that is by dividing this number by 2 in the bus stop. And that gives me an answer of 95.1. Now, that gives me 5%, so that's not my answer. I've just found 5% of 1,902. So then what I need to do is put 1,902 into a formal method and subtract 95.1 away from it. Now, the only tricky thing with this one is that we've got a decimal being subtracted away from a whole number, so I've got to make sure that I put in my placeholder and include the decimal point. So once I've subtracted those two numbers away from each other, I then get the answer of 1,806.9. And the last question, 2 1/3 multiplied by 8. I first of all need to convert this into an improper fraction, so I multiply the whole number by the denominator, which is 6, and then I add it to my numerator, which gives me an answer of 7/3. And I'm going to multiply this number by 8. We know that if we've got a whole number, 8 as a whole number, as a fraction, that's 8/1. And when I multiply two fractions together, I multiply the numerators first, 7 multiplied by 8, which is 56, and then the denominators, 3 multiplied by 1, which is 3, which gives me an answer of 56/3. Now, because we started off with a mixed number, we need to convert this improper fraction back into a mixed number. The way that we do that is by working out how many 3's are in 56. We know there's 18 3's in 56, but we do have a remainder of 2, because 3 times 18 is 54. So the remainder of 2, which becomes my new numerator, and my denominator must stay the same. So the answer is 18 2/3. Pause on this page just to check that you've got the correct answers or not, and comment below your scores, or if you were stuck with any of those mathematical problems. Thank you guys, well done for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for another 6 arithmetic questions. Bye bye.